Hey everyone, welcome to Explain America. I'm your host, Carmine Sabia. Got a big story for you about the United States Senate and the elections coming, and you're going to want to stick around for that. But before we get started, please make sure you like, you comment, you share, you subscribe, you juggle some. No, don't juggle anything, but do those other things. Those are cool. Also, follow us on Facebook at Explain America, and go into the Facebook search bar, type in Explain America Lounge. You're going to get to chat with us, hang out in our group. It's really fun. A lot of patriots in there. You'll have a good time. We want to see you there. Folks, it doesn't kind of get more embarrassing than this. I mean, you thought John Fetterman's performance during the debate was embarrassing, humiliating, and it was, but you can understand that the man had a stroke. It's a terrible, terrible thing. And I, for one, and I pray you and all of us really pray for him to get better soon and be healthy. It's a horrible thing that can happen to anybody, and I think, nobody should make fun of it or make light of it. The man is struggling. Hopefully, the prognosis seems to be good, and that's a good thing, and I'm thrilled for that. But this man is not fit to be senator for a lot of reasons other than the stroke. In fact, what really got humiliating for him is that his hometown newspaper, the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, today dropped basically an earthquake on the election by endorsing his opponent, Dr. Mehmet Oz. Now, this is gigantic. First of all, you got a newspaper endorsing a Republican. That's the first gigantic thing. Neither one of these guys is really career politicians, so that's another thing. They chose Oz over Fetterman, who's been lieutenant governor. But what they said is he's not prepared. He's not prepared to be a United States senator in any capacity. And they mean that in terms of he grew up a rich kid. He didn't really work for much. He's never held a real job. He's not really done much of anything. But what they're really concerned about, is especially after the performance at the debate, is that he released a letter from his doctor who's donated to his campaign, saying, well, he's okay to serve. But he won't let the doctor answer questions from the media. He will not release his medical records, which is kind of a huge deal if you want to be a senator. People are going to want to see that. If you just had a stroke, they're going to want to see your medical records. He will not show them. And like they said, it makes you wonder, well, what are you hiding? If everything's okay, if everything's going fine, if you're fit to serve, as your doctor says, then what would be the harm in showing your medical records? In fact, it would be beneficial if your medical records show that this is a man who's healthy and ready to do the job, then fantastic. That would work to your benefit. But he's not doing that. And as the Post-Gazette said, that's a reason to be concerned. They couple that with the fact that he has had a stroke. And who knows what his health is, and nobody knows. You have to trust his word at this point. Also, it shows, the polls recently showed Oz has taken a lead, a small lead, but a lead in this state. And as we close in on the election, Republicans are taking leads in a lot of Senate campaigns. So it's really looking good for Republicans on both the House and the Senate side. Pennsylvania is just one of them. But, they're going to try and hit the Republicans with everything in this next week. So got to be vigilant, and got to make sure that you guys get out there and vote Republican on November 8th. Hey, folks, thanks for joining us here at Explain America today. Again, I'm your host, Carmine Sabia. Please, again, make sure you like, you share, you comment, you subscribe. You check us out on Facebook at Explain America. Go to the search bar on Facebook, type in Explain America Lounge, and come chat with us. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.